interesting about these Conte comments on Nagelsmann's comments. And I have to say, look, I'm a journalist and I'm reading this and I'm thinking, this always feels as if you're making a story out of a story.
Yeah.
However, that doesn't make any sense. Making a story out of a story, of course. However, making a story out of just straight batted comments when you're asked a question as a manager. However, Gabby, I would quite like your thoughts on it regardless, and I'll give you my opinion in a second. Will Harry Kane himself be unsettled to hear this?
Not at all. I feel that Bayern Munich, fantastic club, rich history, but Harry Kane is not leaving Spurs, just going to the Champions League. He's going to beat that record by Alan Shearer Premier League goals. I don't see him leaving the Premier League to go to the Bundesliga, as good as Bayern Munich are as a team. So it's not going to unsettle Harry Kane. And like you said, I feel Antonio Conte should be like, you know what, I want players that every team wants, because they're the sort of players I want in my team. And Harry Kane will not be moving to the Bundesliga.
No. What do you make of the comments by Julian Nagelsmann? Are they disrespectful?
Not at all. I feel like he's just talking like honest. You know, I feel like we want managers, players to be honest, and what manager in the world wouldn't want Harry Kane in their side? You know, he fits the perfect role for Bayern Munich. Just lost Lewandowski. Man United should be speaking like this as well about Harry Kane, but I think he's really happy with Conte, happy with where Spurs are at the moment, Champions League football, and he definitely want to stay in the Premier League.
That's what I always find really interesting about a lot of this kind of stuff, because quite clearly Julian Nagelsmann has been asked about Harry Kane, and his direct response was he's very expensive, that's the problem, but he's a brilliant player. One of the best forwards, perhaps one of two or three who can play as a centre forward as well as a number 10, but he's strong, brilliant with his head and both feet. They're facts. They're just facts about the player. He could score a lot in the Bundesliga. That's clearly because somebody has said to him, what could he do in the Bundesliga? Well, he's a top striker. Of course he could score a lot in Bundesliga.
It won't unsettle Harry Kane though, no way. I think the Man City scenario unsettled him because it was such a tasty move.
That was different.
Yeah,
that was different. That was actual. I think that was, that was conversations that were clearly happening. This is just speculation, which, always tends to happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it'd have to be a Real Madrid to really get Harry Kane to leave the Premier League.
I don't think Harry Kane's going to leave the Premier League.
No, I don't think he would, but I feel if Real Madrid come in for him, I feel like that'll be a reason to leave Spurs and leave the chance of getting the top goal scorer. Yeah, it's Real Madrid, isn't it? Everyone wants to play for Real Madrid.
I get that, but will he maybe have seen Gareth Bale's experience over there and be put off by that? He's a legend at Tottenham. Yeah,
but he was about to go to Man City, weren't he? If they agreed.
But you can understand why he might have done that.
Yeah, I think he would. I think he will go to Real Madrid, but he's got a great chance of beating that Premier League record by Alan Shearer by staying at Spurs.
He really does.